Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. We bet you doing the wrong thing, don't we? There we go. Good girl. When last we left off, we were over here at Chief Watcher Grimbriar's cottage. We had finished up most of the quests that he and Lothar and what Rosecane had given us. Yeah, I see you hiding back there, Lothar. We'd finished up the quest that they had given us, and he was sending us down to the Vale of Andrath to speak with Grimbriar's scouts to see what's going on with the bandits and the half-orcs coming from down around Sharky's Way. But before we go and do that, we're going to finish off the crafting Seward Proudfoot's first breakfast. So we're going to head back into town here. We're going to go over to the crafting hall and start working on fixing up that breakfast so we can knock that one off the list. And I will see y'all again in just a minute when we get in there and get buying what we need. It is a good thing we did decide to come running back in, because as you see, a quest has popped up. I guess us leveling up to level 17 has opened up a few new quests for us. Lily Sandheaver here, she is the grocer. As you see, we are just up. There's the vault right there. There's the stable right there. Just right over behind that little house is the gate, the west gate going out. And we're here at the grocer, Lily Sandheaver's, and she has a quest for us. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see, Kandak's Delay.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Ooh, and it's a red one, too.
Hello there. I am in need of assistance from one not too familiar with the upper class here in Breetown. I collect pottery from the ruins of the Kingdom of Arnor. Well, to be honest, I purchased the pottery. It is a sign of my standing, and for years I've had greater and higher quality collection than that dreadful Mirabella Underhill. The man from whom I purchased the pottery is named Kandak Brightwood. I haven't heard from him for a dreadfully long time, and I'm worried about my next delivery. And about Mr. Brightwood's well-being, of course. I need someone to carry a letter to Kandak at the Forsaken Inn. Look for the inn along the Great East Road, just past the Midgewater Marshes. Mirabella will visit me soon, and if I have nothing new to show her, I will look a fool. You don't want that, do you?
No, we don't want you looking a fool, so we'll do that. Ooh, red one. Once again, we're just delivering a letter to the Forsaken Inn, which isn't that hard to get to. I mean, you just run past the marshes along the road there. Nothing really wanders out to that area. And you go and you pick it up. So, or deliver it, rather. So as I've said, all these quests that they do, I think they purposefully, I will assure you, they purposely overcon them into getting people to go that way. Ooh, I can get a lot of experience for that one. And go running off to deliver it that way. Just my theory, but I think it's a good one. Kind of directing the population in the way that they want to go. Just like I think, do we have an orange one? Let's say we have an orange one where we have to go up to Trestle Bridge, don't we? I think so. I didn't see it in my list there whenever I was pulling up and looking at all these quests, but I do believe that we have one there. Let's go on into the crafting hall, and we need to make some hard biscuits. 2 more hard biscuits. So I got a feeling we're going to need the provisioner for this. Good, you're right there. The supplier is what we're going to need. Okay, hard biscuits. Cooked food. Hard biscuits. I need a bottle of water, a chicken egg, and a cup of spring barley flour. Where is the supplier at? There you are.
How may I help
And there
you?
you go. Anytime you want to join us. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Oh, we need a cup, a bottle, and a chicken egg. These are usually in alphabetical order. Bottle of savory seasonings, bottle of water. Yep, 1 bottle of water. Okay, we need a chicken egg. That should be the next one. There we are. What does it say? Does it say anything? Raw eggs to be used in cooking. All right. I'm sure this says what bottle of water to be used in cooking. A measure of well water used in cooking and dye making. And let's get that cup of. Ooh, is this something we're gonna have to make for ourselves? I'll bet. It is cup of spring barley flour. They don't sell that here. We are gonna have to run out and go see about planting and harvesting some spring barley. So I guess that's where we'll go now. Let's see. We will head on out Staddle way as we were finishing up. We saw over there at the Widow Froghorn and all that area, the Hobbits areas over there. They have a bunch of fields, so let's go over there and let's get planting some stuff. And we will rejoin you whenever I meet up with the people that sell it to us. We'll see you then. I have got to say it had been a little while since I've done any crafting, and especially farming. I did a little bit of it years and years ago, but not any recently. And seeing this, it used to be all the seeds, apprentice crop seed, you know? Used to be you had to buy the seed separate. You had the barley seed and whatever, the yellow onion seed and all that kind of stuff. And it looks like not anymore. You just buy a particular type of crop seed for your level, and that is going to hopefully do it for you. Let's go ahead and buy 1. I'm not sure how many we're going to need. It looks like 1 crop seed, 1 handful of fertilizer, and a bucket of water. Okay, and there's the bucket of water. What's it say? A large amount of water required for blah, 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 blah farming. Crop seed is a variety of seeds that can be used by apprentice farmers to grow fruit, vegetables, and grain fields. See, those 3 used to be split up anyway, if nothing else. But nope, now as long as you're an apprentice, they give you a handful of just assorted seeds. Throw them out in the field and see what comes up. Another necessary ingredient for apprentice, journeyman, and expert farming. Yep, give me a handful of manure here. There we go. Didn't I buy a bucket of water? I thought I bought a bucket of water. Did I not actually buy it? There we go. We got all the ingredients. Now we need to just head out to the farmland. These used to be separate too. Required farming tools, because you had farmland that you could grow seed crops in, farmlands that you could grow vegetables in, farmland you could grow pipeweed in. Those were all separate. Now it looks like the farmland is the same too. Let's go ahead and let's make it. Spread that seed around. There you go. Nice. Spring barley field. Okay. I think we just right click on it. Small field of barley. There we go. Some fair spring barley crops. Good. So now let's take the bundle of spring barley. Let's go over here to the workbench. And let's make some fair spring barley crop. That's just sorting out the stuff we made there, aren't we? Okay. Now, bundle of 4 bundles of spring barley. So now, how do we turn the spring barley into a cup of barley powder? Well, we need the cooking supplies. So let's put our cooking supplies back up here, and we'll get
a couple of bundles of a couple of cups of barley flour. Yeah, we're doing the mixing. And let's go ahead and make another one just to have all that in our way in case we ever need to make any more, okay? So we were able to make flour made with the spring barley is rich with fiber. Just what I need right now. More fiber whenever I'm running around. Fresh spring barley suitable for malting and grinding. I thought it was going to say mating there. It's like, whoa! What do y'all do whenever, spreading your seed wasn't supposed to be a euphemism. Let's head on back into the crafting area. Unless is there an oven right over here? I think there's an oven right over here. Let's see if we can make it at this oven. Let's hope so. We're making hard biscuits. Is that just going to make one? Yeah, that's going to make one hard biscuit. Alright, let's go ahead and make it, and then we'll have to go plant another field, I suppose. Alright. We need to make another one, so we need a bottled water and a chicken egg. Any of y'all sell that around here? Any of y'all sell any chicken? I have been watching one of my favorite, let's see, grocer. I don't think you're going to have it, are you? You're going to sell...
What do you need?
Yep, there we go. You did sell it. There's a chicken egg. I've been watching a lot of Justin Wilson, the old cooking Cajun. I missed him so much, Used to watch him every single weekend when I was a little kid growing up in the 70s. And he was always talking about them chicken. Them chicken and them chicken eggs. Make one more here. Good. Collected the hard biscuits. Right. We are going to go back on in and see Mr. Seward Proudfoot. And nope, not that way, this way. And give him his... Bring eggs and onions and hard biscuits. So we've still got to make eggs and onions, or do we actually carrying eggs and onions? Eggs and onions and hard biscuits. I think maybe we've got the eggs and onions already. Nope, that was Mad Baggins doorstop. All right, folks. Where did I put... There we go. There's the 5 hard biscuits. Simple, bland, nourishing biscuits. Okay. Is that eggs and onions? Oh, I had tons of eggs and onions. No wonder. A simple hot breakfast of eggs and fried onions. Yep, we got what he needs. So we are going to head back up there to the pony and drop these off with him so he can feed the guards. A nice fella. We just came through the market gate here into the square in front of the pony. Right over here should be Mr. Seward. Get off the fence post. Mr. Seward.
How do you do?
These are just the thing, Gnarlrynae. Thank you very much. I'm sure the guards will enjoy their breakfast, and perhaps I will have found my recipe book in time to make them a second breakfast myself. So we are going to get a reward of a complete hobbit breakfast. Mushrooms, bacon, eggs, and potatoes. Who could ask for more? And then we get to choose one of these. Logs of rowan wood or pipeweed seeds. Well, the logs of rowan wood would do us no good whatsoever. So let us go with the pipeweed seeds. Finish it now. Awesome. Okay. We are almost halfway through level 17 now. Isn't it amazing? Alright, I'm going to check my mail and all here. And I will return in just a moment. Okay, we checked our mail, and more importantly, we checked in on how much time we had left. So we're working on that as well. I don't want it to run too late today, and we've spent a lot of time running around farming and cooking. So we are actually going to head down to the Vale of Andrath right quick and see if we can find those scouts. I think I've got a pretty good idea of where they are.
think they're up on a stone tower off to the left. That's where I'm thinking they used to be. Now, they may have moved them since then, but that is certainly where they used to be. And basically, we just need to travel on down the Greenway. Instead of going north up toward Thornley's farm and all, we're going to head south down past the lake. What's it called? Catchpole Lake? I think so. I think that's Catchpole Lake. So down past the lake, got the lake on one side and got the Barrow Downs on the other. So let's just try and stick to the road, shall we? I am trying to bring up stacks, just in case we run into anything wandering across the walkways out here. Don't think we should, but in case we do. I am starting to look forward to, I must say, getting that mount, getting my first mount. I know I could just go in as a, go in and buy it, buy the riding skill in the shop, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to actually wait until we can get the skill itself, till we're high enough of a level and all, which seriously is still a big improvement over the old days. I was saying, I think it was level 30 or level 35 back in the beginning days. Ooh, of which I'll have to remind you. Back level 30 or 35 back in the days whenever I first started playing this. 11 years ago, 11 and a half years ago now. And back then you had to be 30 or 35 before you could get the horse skill. So just the fact that it's been lowered down to 20, I think that's that's correct now. You have to be level 20 to do these things. So, or to run the quest and get your riding skill. So even that is, I'll take the 20. We're not going to be so much of a stickler with everything and anything on this playthrough that I have to force myself to wait until I'm level 20, because you're looking at the horses used to be like 4.5 gold. I think they cost what, 600 silver, 700 silver or something now. Yeah. So, you're looking at what would I do if I was going to insist on waiting until I was in my 30s to get horse riding skill. What am I going to do about the price? Just find somewhere and throw away 4 gold, mail 4 gold to somebody in the mail service or something? Pull up one of my other characters here and see about trying to use it to hand off some gold from this character to that one? I don't think so. Oop. Yeah, we're running into half-orc territory. Quite a number of them. As I said, I'm thinking the guys I'm looking for, they used to be right up in that area. So, up this hill perhaps? Oh, I don't remember the bandits being so thick on the ground. Yep, there I see a ring up there. Don't remember them being this thick on the ground, but it's nice. Gives us a little something to work toward, doesn't it? Now, I think we have to come out here. Circle around this broken pole. There they are. Watcher Brittleleaf and Watcher Oakdale. Let's see what you have to say about the whole situation.
Greetings.
Grimbriar finally sent support. We have been wondering if he had forgotten us. When we arrived, we found a far larger force than anticipated and knew that we could not desert the post. Already we've seen these fiends performing terrible acts. We must remain resolute and carry out our duties.
What is the next? Brigands and half-orcs?
Might I take a moment of your time?
Grimbriar was right to send us here, but we figured more support would arrive once he realized that we could not submit reports. Your news of what is happening in the north makes it clear that the brigands are moving in with the caravans they let through. those unlucky enough to not have the coin to pay for passage are treated without civility, their lives forfeit, and their goods claimed by these vile creatures. Your information confirms what we feared. These swarthy fellows among their number are half-orcs, foul beasts. The time has come to strike back for every life these beasts have claimed. Strike out into the ruins and scourge the enemy clear. I will see you get paid handsomely. Yeah, 1 silver, 80 copper. That's paid handsomely. People are cheap around Breland, let me tell you.
Would you do something for me?
Sharky's lieutenant. There is a leader among these fiends, Sharky's lieutenant Nandrath. I have seen him, a burly fellow, a man, not a half-breed. He makes his lair high up in the southwestern ruins and barks orders out to all these fools. He must be the dealt with. Perhaps, without a leader, the brigands will not recover, buying time for more to join the fight against this Sharky. Okay, and I'm wanting to say Oakdale has one too. Yes, he does. At least one. Must have.
Speak with you a moment.
Some caravans and drivers have enough coin to press through the blockade here in Andrath, and we've seen this happen a few times. The price they pay is steep and drives prices of their goods ever higher in Breland. Those caravans, unwilling or unable to pay the price the brigands demand, well, their shipments are claimed by the brigands, and this pace practice must cease. I implore you, Elf, search the ruins and the enemy for within for any of these goods. They are the lifeblood of our homeland, and without this trade we will begin to see true suffering. Collect 30 caravan goods. Man, that's a ton. Knickerbreaker.
Take a moment of your time.
Since we made our way to the Vale of Andrath, I have plagued by terrible dreams, and unaccustomed as I am to the wild, unbearable noises from the nearby swamp. My sleep, when it comes, is fitful at best, and I fear it is days since I last closed my eyes for more than an hour. I wonder, could you do me the favor of clearing out the Knickerbreakers who make the swampland to the north and east their home? I would be ever so grateful for your help. And Southern Fiend.
Could I speak with you a moment?
A moment in a lowered voice, if you would. Watcher Brittleleaf need not hear this, as it would only drive him to do something foolish, I fear. Within the ruins I've seen another terror, worse than any leader of men, a leader of these half-breeds. He stands taller than most and is a fearsome sight to behold. Should you run afoul of this fellow, I would advise fleeing toward the hills. But you have the appearance of an adventurous elf, so I will offer you a reward for the defeat of this menace. This half-orc dwells just inside the gate from the south at the deepest depths of their encampment. Okay, so we have got a lot of things to do now. A lot of different quests now to do around the Andrath ruins here. So I think that is we will call it an adventure. We should be going right over into the mid-20s. So we will see you next time. Next time on Gnarlrynae here, we will be out and about and trying to finish up down there in the ruins. Get as much of that done as we can. And, of course, Gnarlo, we're working over in Rohan. So we may jump back to him again, too. I think about which one I'm going to do next. And see about getting this one processed and edited. And we will see you again. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.